Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at Jekyll and Hyde dueling coasters created by Floss. So stay tuned and let's check it out. Alright, this was sent in by one of our Discord legend builders and silver patrons. Thank you so much for your support, Floss. And she says here, "Heyo, Johnny, here's my latest blueprint, Jekyll and Hyde. The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson is a story about the complexities of science and human nature. Dr. Jekyll is a kind, well-respected, and intelligent scientist who meddles with the darker side of science. As he wants to bring out his second nature, he does this through transforming himself into Hyde, his evil alter ego who doesn't repent or accept responsibility for his evil crimes and ways. This has been a labor of love and has gone through many variations until I got it how I wanted. There are two dueling wooden and hybrid coasters, Jekyll being the woodie and Hyde being the hybrid, which loops and twists around Jekyll, attempting to represent the internal battle between good and evil. If he be Mr. Hyde, had he thought, I shall be Mr. Seek. It's best at day as I couldn't quite get the nighttime lighting right, but anytime and any seat is fine to ride. The back seats get better view of crossing coasters. As always, a huge thank you for creating this amazing community and giving us the platform to show off our creations and all the hard work and time you put in. I hope you enjoy, Floss." Well, thank you very much, Floss. I really appreciate that, and you are very welcome. Alright, guys, so as you saw from the intro, as I showed some footage of the setup as I was doing the read from Floss here, I guess a note to Floss is I followed your pathing instructions and I couldn't get them to work. As you guys saw me fiddling around, I can't, even if I do the float trick, I can't get it to go anywhere near this entrance. And like, yeah, that's a path. It's not connecting. Change the size, the length, nothing works. And if I select grid, same issues there. So a bit of a problem there. And then there was also an issue over here where I simply could not get the queue to run through here. And nobody wants to go on Jekyll for some reason, just Hyde. Is this open? Is the queue fully connected? Well, I mean, it can't open the ride unless it's connected. Anyways, yeah, I couldn't run a path through here. Something's obstructing it, and I don't know why or what. I don't know why this piece of train popped out while I placed down the blueprint. That is very interesting. I wonder if it has something to do with the new pathing options. Flattened terrain. I wonder if that messed something up. Wow. Would you look at that? I had that checked off while we were looking through the review. Oh, wow. Alright, guys, don't use flattened terrain. Don't use the new feature. That is quite interesting. Okay, so maybe you can get this to set up properly. Wow. So that little kink that I was looking at, I'm just gonna have to hodgepodge this in here, guys. It is what it is now. Sorry for the atrocious setup, Floss. My apologies. Flattened terrain is an issue. So I'm assuming with this area here, see, that's what happened, is it wasn't able to put a path there because it did something funky to the train, which is weird because I didn't actually do any. Yeah, I don't know why it would flatten an already flat terrain. Well, there's your bug testing 101. First time you use it, you find all the bugs with it. What do you know? Okay, now we got some people loading up onto Jekyll. Let's fast forward this. Sorry for the slow start, guys, but this coaster looks amazing. Really like the concept of the alter ego twisting around the wooden coaster. Quite an amazing idea. Quite a big footprint too. If you look at the size of the map, it's quite a big and awesome coaster. I love the fact that Hyde, this building has been all made out of ungrid snap pieces so she can get the angles, and it's crumbling around the nice decorated mansion, which is Jekyll. So very cool. I mean, what a nice presentation. Let's take a quick peek at the nighttime lighting. Still got to speed this up a bit. Green and red. Let's see. I gotta Google this for a sec. Jekyll and Hyde. Just wondering if there's a better color palette here, because online it's white and red, but then they also do versions where it's green and red. Okay. For me, the green and red in-game with the lighting feels a little bit off. And you said you couldn't get the nighttime lighting quite right, so I'm just trying to provide my thoughts on it. Whoa! That's crazy. What I probably would have done is kept the font green and the highlights green, just like you have it, but for the lighting, I would have just gone with white and red. That would have been my suggestion there. The neon green, the toxic green just doesn't really seem right. But I think the green coloring is right. Just the lighting. Because you'd still see the green with the white light behind it. It'd just be a little bit more dim and desaturated. Alright, so very cool. These guys are stuck, so there still is a problem even though we fixed the problem. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't think it has anything to do with Floss's coaster, to be honest. I think it has something to do with the new pathing update. The guests don't know how to use the paths properly. They're working, they're set up, they're just not being used. Oh well. Well, this episode's a complete mess, you guys. Let's ride some coasters. They got some leaving right now. Let's start off with Jekyll here, the good one. And here's the stats if you guys want to see them, as well as the results. Let's dive on into it. She did say backseat is better for the interweaving. We will do a mixture. We're going to start off with the regular POV as per usual here. Boom. There it is, everybody. Really good job on this one, Floss. I really love the crumbled building here. I think that's very impressive to do all the off-grid pieces. I mean, that takes a lot of patience to try and construct that. I think it's very impressive. Love the theming, and even the coaster design is themed really well with the alter ego spinning around the wooden coaster, and it was quite a smooth and nice hybrid wooden coaster. Definitely my favorite of the two. And sorry yet again about butchering the the setup. So yeah, we got some pretty cool displays out front, some alchemy and some science going on here. Really love that. And this sign here is amazing. Really nailed the Jekyll and Hyde vibe. So hats off, top hats off to you, Floss. Really impressive stuff on this creation here today. Alright guys, so we learned something from the intro of this video. We're going to have to be careful with how we use flattened terrain. If you're setting up coasters, be sure to have that checked off. It's going to give you some issues. And I don't know what's going on with this. We will have to see in the next episode that I do, that you guys will see tomorrow. Hopefully we don't have this issue. Well, we will find out. So there you go, everybody. That's going to do it for this episode of Coaster Spotlight. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more daily Planet Coaster videos. And if you'd like to support the show to keep it going, you could do so by becoming a patron. All right, everybody, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.